What's up, Saber fans and non-Saber fans? It's your boy Breeze back again. Today we have a conversion. It is a 2005 Master Replicas Darth Vader. This was sent in to me by Lucas. He asked me to convert the old 05 Master Replicas. I don't know if you guys know what the Master Replicas are, but in the early 2000s, they were produced and licensed by Star Wars, by Lucasfilm, and these are pretty spot-on replicas of what was used on screen. Great replicas, a little thicker than what's being produced today, but still, if you have a Master Replica, it probably has some sentimental value to you. So Lucas sent this in to me. He had most of the components already, and he sent those to me as well. But I did swap out a couple things. I left the pommel off so we can take a look at the install. Lucas did send me a chassis, which he got from Goth 3D, but the chassis was created for a Black Series Darth Vader, and this is a Master Replica Darth Vader, so it was a little, like a smidge too wide, so I did have to sand the chassis a little bit. So Lucas, you can take a look. I did have to sand it a little bit so it slides in a little bit easier. So a Master Replica has a blade that is non-removable. We removed all that. I got a conversion kit from the custom Saber shop, which Lucas sent, and that is the blade holder that we put here. So this thing has been installed with a Proffie board, a 28mm speaker. Now Lucas, I know you sent me a 28mm speaker, but I decided that to get the best for this Saber, I swapped the speaker out with a 28mm Smuggler's Outpost dark side speaker. So it's a little more bassy, especially with the Vader sound fonts that you, or all the sound fonts that you sent. It's also installed with a Killswitch, a recharge port, and an 18650 battery. So the battery is removable, Lucas, if you want to pop that off. Just keep in mind though, I believe the positive end is pointed towards the speaker always if you want to pop that out. If not, you just need to get a 5-volt 1-amp charger that you can plug in here, and you never have to remove the battery. It'll just charge it up for you. With this, if you guys know Master Replica, normally to activate the Saber, it was a slider switch. So this bubble clamp, you would slide it up, it'll turn on, slide it down, it'll turn off. So we did away with that. I had to 3D print a piece that I put in the clamp card. So now we have two momentary switches here. The top one is going to be your power. Your bottom one will be your auxiliary. And I took, as much care as I could to try to preserve the look of everything for you, Lucas. So I was able to be careful and retain the wires that came out of the Saber. I wasn't, however, able to replicate the lines that go here because the blade holder is pure aluminum. So I did have to paint it black. So if you did want to try to replicate those lines, probably like a paint pen with a straight edge, you can get that, you can make it happen. But I didn't want to attempt it and mess up the paint that I had already put down on here. But if you wanted to do that, Lucas, you can. All right, let's take a look. So this, because it was a Black Series, Lucas, this can be a little snug. So you want to push this in as much as you can. If you want to get it in even deeper, you can take a pin, something plastic. You don't want metal, you don't want to damage the speaker. So you can just take something plastic like the end of a ballpoint pen right on the edge of the chassis, and you can just push it in just slightly, just a little bit if you want a little bit more sound resonation inside the hilt. So I'm going to do that now. And I did install a little rope in here because it's a little snug. This is nice and secure, so when you want to pull it out, you can pop it out, and I'll show you that in a minute. There we go. As you can see, it is a 05 Master Replica. Let's power it up. did polish this thing up for you as well as cleaned up the grips as much as I could. It is an 05, you know, it's almost 20 years old, but I think this is in great condition. Let's put a blade in. Now I won't go through all of the controls. Lucas, I know you are pretty familiar with a Proffie board. I did put FET's prop on here, as well as the latest operating system for the Proffie as well. And then again, the sound fonts that you sent over are also on the Saber for you.
Kylo Ren. Don't be afraid of who you are.
So good. Come on, Snips.
You're welcome.
And back to the beginning. I do have a twist on gesture for you as well. And twist off, you just have to do the throttle motion like you're riding a motorcycle. And of course you can change that as well if you want to put any more sound fonts on here when you get it. Lucas, there is still about 20% left on the Proffie flash memory, so there's plenty of space for you to add more sound fonts and blade styles to this if you like. And then when you want to pull this thing out, just take off the pommel. That's why I have this. Just gonna want to hold it. You don't have to pull it too hard, just a little bit of force, you know, take your time, it should come out. It'll pop right out. Now you have access to your Killswitch charge port, battery, and Proffie board. That's it, guys. This was a 2005 Darth Vader Master Replica conversion for Lucas. If you guys need a custom install, a custom Neopixel blade, you need a conversion of a Master Replica or Black Series, hit me up, check me out. Breezy Saber Works on Facebook, Instagram. Like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Go check me out on Etsy. If you have any questions whatsoever in terms of sabers, let me know. Hit me up, man. I'm happy to chat to see, you know, what you'd like to do, or if you just want a cool install, I'm here to help. All right, thanks, and may the Force be with you. Peace.